am out here in East Mesa on actually where Jodi Arias murdered Alexander back in 2008. We're back out here in the Highland Ridge area. We had an triple murder overnight just behind me here. We're out here on scene. I did talk to the neighbor over here that the little girl that survived, we're still getting a lot of details, but the little girl that survived, a young girl came over to their house bloody, knocked on the door and said that their entire family had been murdered. So here we are on scene. Stay with us. We got Mesa Police here and we are going to be covering this case. This is awful. This is truly an awful situation, and looks like the news cameras are descending upon the neighbor here that I was just talking to, and she was able to, her and her husband were able to provide me some details about what happened. It is a graphic scene here. We do have the crime scene cleanup crew here. They're cleaning up all the mess and the blood that happened here. See Mesa Police behind me protecting the scene. This is absolutely awful. About 8:30 last night, I heard a bunch of sirens and saw about 20 cops go by, and I knew it was something awful. And so this morning I got up and I checked, and sure enough, this house right behind me, where they're cleaning up now, the crime scene cleanup crew is cleaning up the mess. But anyway, what happened is apparently, according to the neighbor, and he showed me pictures, guys. He's not going to release them, but they were graphic. They were graphic pictures of the daughter who came over bloodied. He had pictures of her and blood all over his kitchen floor as they attended to her. She did survive. She's in the hospital. I don't know how she's doing, but everybody else in this house was killed. So we have 3 deaths, and another guy pulled up and said that he thought it was the father had murdered his entire family and then turned the gun on himself when the police showed up. But the dog's barking in the backyard. He's the only one, the dog is the only one left here. Now, the neighbors said that they didn't know these people. They just got a knock at their door last night from the daughter. She ran over there bloodied. She had been shot and she had survived, as I just mentioned. But they didn't know them. They said they just barely moved in. And again, this is one street over from where Jodi Arias murdered Travis Alexander back in 2008. So this is a developing story. So again, ladies and gentlemen, that's the neighbor there that just gave an interview with 12 News. ABC 15 is also here and doing interviews at the neighbor's house where the little girl ran for help last night. So anyway, I decided I would go live here unexpectedly. It's just so much easier to do it this way than try to put a video together. But I am live. I'm going to be going live throughout the day. I'm going to be shooting some video out here, so stay with us. But for now, this is a developing story out of East Mesa here in Arizona. 3 dead, 1 little girl injured. I don't know if she's critical or what, but she's at the hospital. They're comes the neighbor that was talking to me. You want me to turn this off? Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna finish the conversation with the neighbor, and then I'll get back with you guys later. So stay with us. In case you're just joining us, everyone, this is a triple homicide outside of East Mesa here in Arizona. We're one or two streets over from. Um, my phone was ringing, so thank you for the donation. Whoever sent that, thank you very much. So you guys, the neighbor that just got into his truck and is leaving, he's the one that helped the little girl that was shot. Oh, I gotta turn my camera off. Hold on one second. The little girl who's just a teenager or maybe a little younger than being a teenager, she might be 11 or 12, I'm not sure, but she ran over to the neighbor's house. The guy behind me in the black truck answered the door, and the little girl was shot. And she survived apparently, and so everybody else in the house was killed, and that included a father, a mother, and some other, and another child, I do believe. So anyway, it's a developing story. So awful, guys. Absolutely heartbreaking that we continue to see this stuff on almost a daily basis here. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to continue. My battery's going dead, but I'm going to continue to follow this story. This is a breaking story that just started last night about 8:30. Police were called to this scene here for a shooting, and 3 people were found dead inside, and one little girl has survived. She was taken to the hospital, as I mentioned. I'm just giving you guys an update here, so stay with us. There will be more video coming. Absolutely awful. See if I can turn this thing off.